our longest trusted English newspaper since 1898. Now available digitally. Computer, order the Manila Times Digital Edition. Subscribed. Get the Manila Times Digital Edition for less than 2 pesos and 50 centavos per day when you sign up for 1 year. The Manila Times, news source of choice, trusted since 1898.
Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Saturday, May 7, 2022. The Commission on Elections or COMELEC Special Second Division has ruled that the faction of the Partido ng Demokratiko Pilipino Laban ng Bayan or PDP Laban, headed by Energy Secretary Cusi, a staunch ally of President Rodrigo Duterte, is the dominant majority party in the May 9 polls. The decision was released on Friday, a day after the COMELEC and Bank came out with a resolution proclaiming the PDP Laban as the dominant party but without identifying the two rival factions. The other group, led by Senator Aquilino Coco Pimentel III, said it will contest the ruling. Voting in favor of the resolution were Commissioners Socorro Inteng and Ray Bulay, while Commissioner Marlon Casquejo, the division's chief magistrate, dissented. The division was convened after Commissioner George Garcia inhibited from the case, having served as counsel for Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao, the presidential bet of the Pimentel wing. Garcia was replaced by Inteng, whose vote broke the tie. In its ruling, the division validated the PDP Laban's National Assembly held on July 17, 2021, which ousted Pacquiao and Pimentel as party president and chairman, respectively. With the campaign period winding down, the unity partnership of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Sara Duterte Carpio maintained its lead in the final Publica's survey. Marcos racked up 54% to lead all presidential bets in the May 2-5 poll. Duterte Carpio was also the runaway leader in the vice presidential race with 59%. In the 7 surveys that Publica's conducted beginning October 2021, Marcos consistently posted wide winning margins, ranging from 49% to 57%. The newly created Department of Migrant Workers or DMW can already function even if it is not yet fully constituted, its head said Friday. Migrant Workers Secretary Abdullah Mamao has refuted claims that the DMW can only operate if the implementing rules and regulations or IRR for the law that created it have been drawn up. It has appropriation in the 2023 General Appropriations Act and its staffing is complete. Guesting at the online business forum of the Manila Times OFWs, the country's economic heroes, Mamao said that while it is true that the DMW is not yet constituted, there are provisions in Republic Act 11641, the law that created the department, allowing it to function initially during the 2-year transition period. The Iglesia ni Cristo has endorsed television and movie actor Arjo Atarde, who is running as congressman in Quezon City's District 1. Running under Team Aksyon Agad, Atarde is also the official candidate of the Serbisyo sa Bayan Party of re-electionist Mayor Maria Josefina Joy Belmonte. He has been advocating programs in education, employment, healthcare, championing the human rights of women, children, and the lesbians, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer community. Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III on Friday said the Philippines should continue its efforts to contain the coronavirus pandemic, emphasizing that paying back our debts depends on our population staying healthy. Concepcion made the statement after the Bureau of the Treasury reported that the Philippines' outstanding debt as of last March stood at 12.68 trillion, up from the 12.09 trillion in February, a 17.7% jump. He said that while 12.68 trillion is still manageable, it should not draw the focus from the threat of COVID slowing down economic activity. The Commission on Elections or COMELEC is confident of a higher voters turnout in the polls on Monday, May 9, despite the implementation of strict health protocols on Election Day. Commissioner George Garcia on Friday said they were hoping for a 75 to 80% voter turnout, adding that in the past national elections, a voting turnout of 65 to 68% was already high. Garcia noted that the interest of the public in Monday's poll is high, considering the high number of candidates running for president, vice president, party list seats, and other positions. There are other 10 candidates for president and 9 for vice president, and more than 170 party list spots. Such interest is evident, Garcia pointed out, in the high turnout in the local absentee voting, which he said was a blockbuster. Topping business, the Philippine Statistics Authority said the number of unemployed Filipinos shrank in March, which the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA, ascribed to relaxed mobility restrictions in the country. In a virtual briefing on Friday, National Statistician Claire Dennis Mapa said preliminary labor force survey data showed the country's unemployment rate in March was estimated at 5.8%, the lowest since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Over to sports, the National University, or NU, looks to sustain its hot start as the Lady Bulldogs face the defending champions Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles in the University Athletic Association of the Philippines, or UAAP Season 84 Women's Volleyball Tournament at the Mall of Asia Arena today, May 7, 2022. Game is set at 10 a.m. With rookies Alyssa Solomon and Bella Belen on the lead, NU swept Adamson University 25-15, 25-23, 25-18 to open its campaign with a victory last Thursday. Solomon poured 15 points, built on 11 attacks, 3 blocks, and an ace, while Belen notched 14 points on 13 attacks. After missing the short season 82, veteran Princess Robles also came through with 12 points on top of 8 digs and 5 excellent receptions. While Lady Bulldogs head coach Carl de Maculangan was happy with the win, he insisted that there's a lot of work ahead for his youthful team. Antonio Contreras and Yen Macabenta are today's front page columnists. Contreras recaps on who are the candidates this coming election, while Macabenta discusses strategies of the so-called unity team of former Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio. Today's editorial calls on the government to act quickly to prevent an inflation crisis. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print. Subscribe to its digital edition or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is EJ Gomez reporting.